That's great to know. I'm the guy that Steve told you about, and I'll be helping you with your first time here. Oh, and by the way, his name's Johnson Merchant. As you already know, your job is to watch over the place for the week, make sure that no one tries to break in, and steal any valuable equipment. For standards, we'll start with your tools. There should be a tablet on your desk. You can use it to access the building's camera system, where you can check each room around the building by just clicking the buttons on the minimap. On to your next tool. I think there's like a panel system in your office? Oh, there it is. This is the Pierro 2.0. It is a panel which contains the system of the three main the robots. The CEO also wants me to inform you about the robots. These new robots are much more advanced compared to the ones from the previous location. Not only they act as entertainers, but they also act as security. They're all tied into some kind of criminal database, so they can detect criminals a mile away. But recently, they've been acting quite aggressive lately. We assume it's just a programming failure, but the engineers don't have a clear idea on what's going on with them. But we have an easier solution to this. As I said before, the Pierro 2.0 contains the system of the three main robots. So, if one of them comes to your office, just simply reboot them, and I'm assured they'll go back to their rightful place. However, it doesn't seem to affect all of them. There's this one robot, the Puppeteer one. He usually stays inside of his box, in the prize corner for most of the time. But sometimes he tries to get out of his box. So to keep him inside of his box, they decided to put a music box inside of his box. And he seems to calm down. So every once in a while, make sure to check on him and play the music box to keep him calm. He also has this hand puppet along with him. He's just there to keep him company. And it also likes to wander around the building. So if you see him wandering around the building, just find him in one of the rooms and he'll go back. Let me just check if there's anything else. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. I know this wasn't in the job description, but could you do a favor? The CEO left me a message earlier, saying that if you can order party supplies for this upcoming birthday. He apparently forgot to order them when he was closing the place, and he's wondering if you can do it for him. If you're willing to do so, just head on to the manager's office and start ordering them on the computer. Alright, I think that should actually be it for tonight. I'll see you again tomorrow. Later, Liam. again, Liam. How did your first day go? I didn't think many bad things would happen yesterday. Well, besides the robots attacking you. Oh, by the way, the CEO told me that he's very grateful of you ordering those party supplies yesterday. He even said that he might give you a raise. Looks like someone's lucky. Anyways, moving on to other things. Perhaps you might have noticed the old robots. You know, the ones from the old location? Well, they've been moved here and stored in a parts and service room ever since the incident happened in the old location. It was set to close down for a long time. Then later on, the building was said to be demolished soon. So the CEO had to move the old robots to this location. Now they're just used for spare parts. I'll be honest, they always give me the creeps. I do recommend keeping an eye on them. Who knows if they'll become active. Oh yeah, earlier this morning, one of our engineers tested out some of the robots to check if they're still active. One of them nearly attacked one of the engineers. But don't worry, none of them got hurt or anything. Apparently, they found out that one of the robots are a bit twitchy. I think it's the land robot, the one with the cat ears. Yeah, apparently he's a bit twitchy. If for some reason he becomes active, just flash your light at him, and he'll run off. Alright, enough about those old robots. So, there's this another new robot. I think her name is Fontube Arias. She should be in one of the cameras. She doesn't get affected by the reboot system due to her system being very glitchy. So instead, if she comes to your office, just tap her head and she'll go away. You know she's near because of this really loud radio noise she makes for whatever reason. There's also another robot. He's in this some kind of daycare room. He keeps the toddlers entertained when they get put in there, and they seem to love him. However, he can be really annoying towards the staff. He keeps messing with their personal equipment and even plays with them to think that they're like toys or something. If he ever comes to annoy you too, just flash your light at him and he'll go away. Oh right, I almost forgot again. Hey, you don't mind for another favor? Yeah, the CEO left me another message asking me to give him another favor. But hey, he said he might give you a raise, so it is worth doing it. Apparently, there are complaints about one of the bathroom things being broken. The CEO hired a plumber to fix it and was supposed to come earlier. But for some reason, he didn't come. So he's asking you to fix it. I know you don't know how to fix things or anything, but try your best. Just a hit on the bathroom and start fixing it. And I think that should be it. I'll talk with you tomorrow. See you, Liam.
you.